been a couple of months since the fight against the ghosts. In that time, Aurel, you've been hanging out trying to learn more about the magic of this place that keeps the towns safe. Klement, you've just been living your life, hanging out with your wife Katrina and your son Stephen. Simon. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And my adopted daughter.
That's right.
That I adopted.
Wait, what?
Remember the child with like the hurt face
yeah!
with the drunk father person? We adopted her.
Yeah.
Or we were going to work on it. I'm not sure if enough time has passed to snatch her and bring her into the Sierne family.
Yeah. She definitely like hangs out with you guys a lot. But when her dad's in town, she goes home.
Cool.
Oh wait, no. You and I came up with the idea that her dad got snatched by the hissers.
Oh
shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, well I have a daughter now.
Yeah.
Great.
That's right. Yeah.
Cool.
So in the intervening month, the hissers have become, so first of all, again, nobody had seen these things for a generation. So now they're like coming out of the forest. They're primarily harassing people on the road. So they haven't really penetrated into Stratov itself yet. But when people wander out into the forest, sometimes they won't come back. So it's become more, and it's becoming more of a problem. Like it's happening more and more often. So Klement, you were escorting some people for a job that you were doing between Stratov and Krakow. And in that process, a couple of hissers jumped you before you could react. They grabbed them and took off. And instead of just blindly chasing after them, you decided to go get some reinforcements. Since you were pretty close to town, actually, you're only like a 10-minute walk to town. So you hooked it there and then enrolled, told Svetlana what was going on, and she decided to come and help you. And then Aurel, how did Klement convince you to join along this school?
Oh, I mean, honestly, my whole thing is I'm killing monsters. And we knew that I gave them the claw, one thing.
Yep.
And I knew that they might use this for evil. So this is giving me an excuse just to go out and see what's going on and kill them.
Excellent.
If necessary.
Yep.
If not, we'll just rend them limb from limb and leave their little bodies just twitching.
Well, you say that.
Great. So the three of you are on the road, and you've gotten to the point, Klement, where they were snatched. What do you three want to do?
I'm going to start investigating the area.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigate.
Oh, 8 plus 7, that's going to be a 15.
15, yeah. Without any difficulty, you find pretty obvious little insectile tracks that head north off the road. And you also see like the feet dragged boot marks of the two that Klement was escorting being dragged off. You think there's at least 2 of the things. And Klement, you think you saw 2 as well. It all happened pretty quick.
I think they're going this way. I don't know if the people were awake or alert, but it does look like they were forced. So like dragged. Do we have enough supplies to take care of these things if necessary?
Well, I have the weapons on me, the same from before. But if we remember, there were a bunch of them.
Yeah.
In that area. I'm having a hard time remembering where it was, but in that area.
Yeah, it was deep. It was a dell deep in the forest.
Okay. And if they're taking them back to like the home base to share, if this is like a collaborative effort for the main hisser, who I don't remember his name either, but the big one, Narzican. If it's for Narzican, then we are walking into quite a lot of enemies.
Is there anybody we can get to come help us, or you think it's just going to be us?
In town, I think the three of us are the only ones with capabilities to even begin to think of taking down hissers. Your family's not in town right now.
No,
I'm
they're
assuming. So,
No, they're not. They're off living with something else.
yeah.
So let's just use extra caution then in this case.
Right.
Being surrounded is not a good idea.
No.
Aurel, are you going to cast any spells?
Let's see here. Do I have anything that would help? A lot of my stuff is either offensive magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's most. I mean, the only thing I'm going to cast at one point in time will be this Tensor's floating disc if we find the people. That way we can drag them back.
Nice.
What
does Fortune's Favor do?
That's what I'm looking at now.
That's the one where you give yourself one free luck point, essentially? Like you get to re-roll a d20 if you roll something and you hate it, but you can only do it once.
And the duration's only for an hour. Can I tell with my investigate check how far behind we are?
Yeah. So Klement took, it was a 10-minute walk and then he ran. So 5 minutes there, get some people back, probably about 15 minutes. So you think they're probably 15, 20 minutes ahead of you. Yeah. And you think that they're not going particularly quick because they're having to drag these two people.
If we want to save quick question. The Hissers have been kidnapping a bunch of people. Like, this is not the first instance.
Not a bunch of people, but probably a dozen in the past couple weeks, yeah.
Well, if we want to, these two that we're just trying to get to our town.
Stratov,
thank you. I'm gonna write that down. Stratov, they are moving slowly, and if there are only two Hissers right there, we could potentially catch up to them before they reunite in their home base and rescue those two and proceed from there.
It sounds good. What's your class, Klement?
I am a rogue ME fighter. Rogue 4, fighter 3.
Oh, sorry. You're meat shield. I'll cast Fortune's Favor on her then.
I'm a boy.
On Klement.
On Klement? Okay.
Yeah. So that way, she can use it anytime she wants to.
Cool.
Within the next hour. But if she's going to be up front, then she probably needs it more than the rest of us do.
Okay, great. Okay, you guys going to head off into the forest?
What do you think, Svetlana?
We've got to, right? Like, what else are we going to do?
We don't have to, but...
No. You didn't come into my town and set up this whole mess, and now you're going to leave without fixing it. Now, we're going to take care of this.
I just want to kill some bad guys.
Well, go.
You're the one who set this whole off. This is a very dysfunctional.
I didn't say my family was all there. So let's head that way.
I'm going to cast. So can I cast Bless on?
So Bless only lasts a minute.
Okay.
So usually, you would open with that when battle starts.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's great for combat.
Yeah.
Great for combat. All right, so if we're going to try to catch up to these sisters, we don't really have the luxury of being sneaky, like super sneaky. We can be fast sneaky, but that's not going to be as sneaky if we want to catch these two before they reunite with more.
Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to travel with stealth. So
we're going to have to be fast.
My stealth sucks anyway. Okay, let's start.
Okay. So you guys head off. The tracks are not hard to follow. It doesn't look like they were taking efforts to really conceal what they were doing. After about a half an hour, peering through the trees, you see two figures that are partially wrapped in webbing on the forest floor.
Okay, and there's no hissers directly upon these two, right?
Correct.
Like
That's
okay.
all you see, yeah.
This is suspicious. And this is just a random piece of wooden floor. Just a random.
Yeah, it's not even a clearing. It's just like you guys are breaking through the bush, following these tracks, and then you look ahead and you see a couple of figures that are partially webbed.
Okay. Before approaching, I'm gonna like put my hand out. I'd be like, and then just kind of like look up, look around. Could this be a trap? Since they obviously know we might be following them, since we were not being quiet.
Okay, give me a perception check.
18.
18. The forest is fairly quiet. You don't hear any little birds or small mammals or anything like that, but you don't see anything in the woods.
Okay. Okay, I don't see anything. Seems clear.
Are there any strings attached to the two people?
All you can see is that there are two figures on the floor, and that they're partly wrapped in webs. So you stopped, or Klement stopped you as soon as you guys could see them at all. So for more detail, you're going to have to get closer.
Right.
How far away are they, would you say, feet-wise?
Probably about 300 feet.
Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind then.
Oh, it's decent.
Yeah, we're going to have to get closer, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
Do we want to do some sneaky sneaks now, since we can clearly see them?
As sneaky as we can be.
Yeah, I have no stealth.
I'm just looking at the two companions I have brought with me. I'm just like, okay.
I am +2 in stealth.
Do you, Klement, do you want to be like apart from them so that maybe you can be stealthy, or?
Yeah, I will do that. Just in case anything goes wrong, I might, like, since you two are the distance magic-y people, I might like go on a little bit ahead and check out the two bodies, just in case it is a trap. I figured you wouldn't be complaining.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty happy to let them go up and see what's going on, and then I'll get involved if I have to.
Okay. How much further ahead are you going to be, Klement?
Let's see. I'm just trying to think of all the potential ways this could go wrong, because I would like to be close, but far enough ahead where if this is trapped, I don't even think hissers do traps, but I don't want them to be hurt. Like at least 30 feet ahead,
Okay.
Maybe 60. I'll let Aurel judge how far behind he wants to wait.
Looking at my capabilities, 120 feet will be the longest I want to stay away from it.
Okay.
So I'm going to stay within 60 to 100 feet.
Okay, that sounds good. And then Svetlana?
Yeah, I mean, I guess just like hang back enough to be able to observe what's going on, but I want to be close enough that if something does happen, I can jump in pretty quickly.
Okay, so maybe like 30 feet behind Aurel?
Sure, that sounds reasonable.
Okay, everybody give me your stealth checks.
Okay, so.
So you roll your 20? Yep.
What is stealth?
Yikes.
4.
Yes.
And I don't add anything to it because I don't have anything, right?
Okay.
So remember how I was supposed to be the stealthy one?
I mean,
That was supposed to be like my thing.
10.
10?
10.
10? Okay.
One.
Crashing into the hissers.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that loud, but yeah, Klement, there's just like a couple of dry twigs that you didn't spot as you're making your way, and they snap a little bit. Okay, so you head up. You get within maybe 50 feet of the bodies. Do you want any other details?
I don't know. You know what? I will be cautious. Better be safe than sorry. Even though I can't see any hissers, I do want to see if there were any sort of traps. Do hissers lay traps? I don't know, but we're gonna look.
Give me perception. Aurel and Svetlana also give me perception.
Like anything I might step on, getting to the body, something I might trip over, etc., something connected to the bodies. 12.
Right. Yeah.
13.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really see anything, Klement. until you feel something bite into your neck as it's on top of you.
Perfect.
Does a 21 hit?
Oh, yes.
You take 9 points of damage and give me a Constitution saving throw.
We're all gonna die.
10.
10. Okay. You take an additional 7 points of damage. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay. So Aurel, Svetlana, you guys see 2 of these monstrous hisser things fall onto Klement before anybody can take any action and bite into him. Everybody roll initiative.
They are here. They're here. They're here.
Do I add anything to initiative?
No. Well, it's your dex base, and if you had no dex for stealth, you probably don't have anything for initiative.
25.
Ooh,
Nice.
I rolled a 19 on the die. I got lucky.
nice.
Probably the only high number I'm going to roll all day.
Wait, why is my dex? Wait, hold on. Initiative is your dexterity bonus, correct?
Mm-hmm.
This is wrong.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh, no. That's totally cool. But I was just like, my whole brain, I was like, am I? Okay, cool. Let me just fix that. That means in the other one shot, I used the wrong numbers. That was my bad.
Okay, what did you get?
I got 14.
14.
And so if I had any bonus, it would be under dexterity, is that?
It would be under initiative. So it's on your first page if you scroll down a little bit below your attributes. See that little box? Initiative? What's that say? On the left? Near the middle of the screen?
Here?
I can't see.
Okay,
It,
sorry.
what is it? It should say. What's that? What's that number? 13.
Here?
Yeah, what does that say?
Passive wisdom.
Oh, that's your passive. Oh, that's weird. Okay.
I don't see
Where is
I don't see anything about
your
initiative.
initiative?
Well, it should just be your dex bonus. So whatever your dex bonus is, that is.
Yeah.
your
Oh, it's at
initiative.
the top here. In the
Oh, there
middle,
it is.
right
Okay,
next
yeah,
to
so
your
it is
class.
0.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So sorry, you got 14, and then Klement
5.
5.
Yep.
Well, that's fine.
I got spiders on me. I'm gonna
Say, Klement did get jumped on by 2 spiders, so.
That's fair.
gotta get the sword out. You know, I just wasn't ready.
Okay. Sorry, I'm creating the initiative sheet here. Okay, first Aurel.
I am going to whichever one bit her. Klement.
Yes, both of them are on Klement.
Klement, are you male or female?
Oh,
Yeah.
male.
Okay, Klement. Whichever one bit Klement, I'm going to cast. Let's see here. Chill touch on that one.
Okay. And is that a attack?
It is.
Okay.
That's going to be a 22.
That definitely hits.
And gets 2d8.
Okay.
9 points of necrotic damage.
9 points of necrotic damage. Okay. Okay, you reach out with the chill touch. Part of the thing's carapace kind of freezes and cracks, and it's definitely damaged, but not horribly.
I'm going to step off to the side just a little bit so Svetlana has a way to see past me.
Okay, great. Did you want to close it all, or are you happy staying at 50 feet? Or
I'm
60
happy
feet?
staying at 60 feet.
Okay.
I can do everything I need to do from here.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Svetlana.
Okay, so would now be a reasonable time to cast Bless?
Yeah.
If you want to, it is your entire action to do that, so you wouldn't be able to like attack. But that's up. Like Bless is amazing, so it's up to you however you want to do that.
And if I didn't do that, what can I do on a turn?
Then you would probably do
can-
some kind of spell.
So on your turn, during combat, there's basically like 3 ways to think about it. You have your action, which is typically like an attack, like some sort of like physical big thing like grappling. etc., or casting some sort of spell. Then you have your bonus action. Some spells only cost a bonus action, like they don't cost a full action. They'll say that if they cost only a bonus action. And then you can do like certain other things depending on your class.
Yeah, all of
thank you,
yours,
Aurel.
I've made it pretty simple. So all of your spells, except for counter spell, require an action. You don't have any bonus action spells, so.
Okay. Well,
And then you can move if you want. That's like the third
Yeah.
thing.
okay. Yeah. Okay. So, well, I think I am going to do bless because it seems like that's going to be important. And there's not a whole lot that I can do aside from that. And then I guess just close distance.
Okay. So you were 30 feet behind Aurel. Do you want to? You can move up to 30 feet. So you get next to him, basically.
Yeah. I'll do that.
What you'd like. Okay. All right. So everybody has bless on, which is an extra D4. I will give one to you.
Extra D4 to what?
Attacks and saving throws.
Saves.
Does that include spell attacks?
It does. Yep. Yeah. Super handy spell.
It's okay.
Okay. Bad guys. The one hisser on Klement stays on you, tries to bite you again, misses. The other one jumps off and double moves to close with Aurel. This is the one that's got chill touched last time.
Cool.
It is unhappy.
Not really. No.
Klement.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one that is on top of me.
Okay.
Because it is on top of me.
Yep.
And I'm going to spend one of my superiority die.
Okay.
To get the fainting attack on it.
Yep.
So I have advantage.
Nice.
So.
Ooh, so you get your sneak attack.
Yeah.
That's pretty slick.
Okay, so with advantage, whoa, where's my to hit? Okay, here it is. I have a 20.
That definitely hits.
Sweet. So. You know what? I even forgot the bless. Okay, 23.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then 1d8 plus 2d6. Yes. Sorry. Let's see. Ooh. Max damage on 2, 14, 17. That is 20 points of damage. I'm not sure what type of damage. I'm assuming slashing, maybe piercing.
This is your rapier. It's piercing.
Okay, piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it needs to make a con save, DC 14.
It makes it.
Okay.
Okay.
And
so
then
I will stay.
I was just gonna say I will stay up with this pisser.
Okay. Yeah. So this thing is like on you and like gnawing at you. So you kind of like stab over your shoulder at it.
Look.
You were the thing, massively damaging it. Like ichor and blood starts dribbling down your shoulder. Yeah, it is messed up. Back to the top, Aurel.
Okay, I am going.
Right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm not. No, we're not doing that. I'm going to move back 30 feet.
That's going to provoke an attack of opportunity unless you use disengage.
Dang it, he's that close to me, huh?
Yeah, he double moved to get close to you.
I'll risk it.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay, that missed. Wow.
Luckily.
Nice.
One more number. So I'm backing up, and then I'm going to cast Sapping Sting on it.
Okay.
So with bless, let me roll that real quick. That's going to be a 22.
To hit, that hits.
And then it does 2d4 damage, and then it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So it takes 6 necrotic damage.
Okay. It fails its saving throw.
So it is now prone.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Actually, I take that back. It's supposed to make the saving throw before the damage, but it still failed. But yeah.
Okay.
So it takes 6 necrotic damage and is now prone.
6 necrotic damage and it's prone. Okay, great. It is dropped. So you retreated, hit it with that, and it's flat. It's kind of fell down. It's on its back. Its little legs are twitching above it as it's trying to right itself.
Stomp it soft spot. Stomp it soft spot.
Svetlana.
Okay, so which one is down?
The one that was just attacking, just ran up to Aurel.
Okay.
So he backed up and then.
So the one that's attacking Klement is still a problem.
Yeah, they're both a problem. They're both still a problem.
Well, right, but like the more immediate problem.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast Suggestion on the one that's attacking Aurel.
Okay.
And basically tell it this little one's not worth the effort.
Nice. Okay. Do you want to cast it as a heightened spell to give him disadvantage on his
What
save?
does that cost me?
That costs you 3 out of your 8 sorcery points.
And those are the ones that replenish after a long rest.
Right.
I don't think so, not yet.
Okay.
I don't know if I should be insulted that I'm not worth it or.
Okay, and then the saving throw DC is at the top of that spell sheet page.
This one?
Yep.
Oh, 13.
13. Okay.
What does that mean?
That means that is what they need to roll to resist.
Okay, gotcha.
Your spell. Okay. This little one's not worth it. Okay, great. Okay, bad guys. So the one that was going after Aurel rights itself from prone, and it's right next to you, Svetlana. So it's going to close and gnaw on you.
Okay.
Probably, yeah. 21 hits. So you take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
So at the top, you have a running total. Yep.
Yeah.
You have current hit points.
So take 9 off that.
Yep.
Okay. So that should be 25, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then roll a Constitution saving throw.
Which is that just a D20?
Yep.
17.
17. Okay. You feel the poison coursing through you, and you're able to fight it off.
Okay.
And Klement, this one on you disengages and does a move action to flee up into the trees.
Is it my turn?
Not yet.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna look at it.
Okay, that was their action. Now it's your turn.
Okay. So the one that's trying to flee, I don't want it to report back that
Okay.
we're attacking. Not a fan of that. So I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
Which I don't think I used in the other game.
No, I don't think so.
Just gonna whip out the crossbow.
Okay, great. Roll to hit.
And I'm gonna shoot it. I've lost my things. Plus. Oh, oh shoot! I dropped a D4, which means I'm gonna step on it. And it's made out of metal. This dice is metal. So, goodness.
That's why you need these D4s.
Oh, cool.
What is that? I know.
12-sided D4.
It's a 12-sided D4.
That's so interesting. I've never seen one like that.
Got it at Dragon Con a couple years.
Oh, sorry. That's so cool. Okay. That's not a good roll. I'm gonna use. I don't want him to run away, so I'm gonna use Fortune's Favorite to re-roll that because that was not wonderful. So roll my D20. That's much better. Plus bless. That is a 19.
That hits.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Not 19. A 16.
That still hits.
Sweet. Sorry, I was still looking at Snipe's attack bonus and not this crossbow. 1d8. Okay. I don't think I add anything to that.
Dexterity?
Oh, do I? Okay. Let me write that down. Okay. Then 4.
4 points of damage. Okay, you hit the thing. Basically center of mass. It's still twitching, but it's substantially injured. Back to the top, Aurel.
So the other one that is not, how far away is the one that that was running away from her?
So you guys were 60 feet behind Klement. Svetlana is about 60 feet from Klement. You backed up your movement, so you're 90 feet from Klement, and so on the tangent, like 110 feet.
Okay, so I'm still close enough. It's 120 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to use Chill Touch on the one that was trying to run away.
Okay. Roll.
And I'm going to make a skeletal hand that'll reach out and crush its skull, or whatever I think its skull is. That actually comes up with that word right there.
Is that a 1 or a 20?
That's a natural 1.
Oh my god. All right, that does not hit it.
Not even remotely.
Nope. Any movement?
I'm going to move closer since the one that's not attacking me thinks I'm not worth it.
Yeah. Okay. So you move up to so Svetlana is currently being attacked by one of them. So you can move up to be adjacent to her or 5 feet away.
If I pull can I move and pull a dagger out at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to move and pull a dagger out so that we're flanking that one.
Okay, great.
I may not have much to attack, but I still have a weapon.
Yep. Svetlana.
Okay. So again, spells are my whole turn, right? So if I cast a spell, I can't do anything else.
Right.
So the one that is attacking me, I'm going to cast Fear.
Okay.
Make it run away.
Okay, it does not make its saving throw. So it flees, which means probably that you guys get a attack of opportunity. Man, can you believe reading by candlelight before we had electricity? Insanity.
Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't do much reading this time of the night, though. Most people were sleeping.
Yeah, we got every candle in the house in here.
Yeah. What a sad time to live in, though, where you can only read when there's good, I want to be able to read a book 24 whenever I want,
Right?
I don't want to wait for the sun.
Okay, so it is affected by your fear. It goes next, and it takes a dash action to escape. That means both of you get an opportunity attack on it. So I believe you have a dagger you can stab it with.
I do have a dagger.
And Aurel, you get your dagger as well.
Yeah,
Oh, cat!
So go ahead and roll, and then you can add your d4.
So 19 with the d4.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so
and then 5 points of dagger stabby damage.
Wow.
Hey, not 20.
Oh, holy shit.
That means you're going to double that damage.
Kill it dead.
And I don't know how to read the...
Oh, yeah, the D4. It's the bottom on numbers, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So put it down.
Okay.
And now what's the bottom number?
2.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's a D6 damage for the dagger.
Okay.
What's it say?
No, D4.
D4. Okay.
Yeah.
So just roll your D4 twice. So it's taken 5 already.
Okay. Another, I can barely see, 4.
Okay.
And then 1 more.
Yep.
3.
Okay. And I believe you have a -1 because your strength is low.
That is true.
So it's actually a 3 and a 2.
Right.
Okay. That is just enough. It had 10 hit points left. You guys double stab it as it tries to flee, and the thing twitches one last time and then flops over dead. The other one disappears into the trees, double moves, and vanishes.
Ha ha! You did.
Oh,
Damn it! You ran away.
It's probably not good.
Can I use a taunt? Do I have any way to taunt somebody to have them come back and fight us?
I
mean, it's probably bleeding. We might be able to track it down. And it's hurt, so it's probably not moving fast.
Probably bleeding after what you did to it.
Yeah. But first, I'm going to go check on the poor people, and I'm going to go run to the people and just...
Okay. They are dead.
Oh.
well, too bad.
I'm gonna look to see if they had anything taken off of them.
They did have they each had a walking staff. Those some got lost somewhere. You didn't see them when you guys were pursuing the things. And And then they also had coin pouches, which are gone. They still have their clothes. And one of them has a necklace.
I'm going to take the necklace so we can give it back to their family.
Okay. What are you guys going to do with the bodies?
Well, if we're planning on continuing to track down these sisters, is that what we're planning? Does anyone have mold earth? I don't.
I mean,
Have what?
It's a spell called mold earth to make a very quick grave. Because I don't have that.
No, I'm not a very physical person.
I can make them come with us. I mean, how do y'all feel about zombies?
If you're going to keep
I'm
track
feeling
of it,
negative.
Do whatever you want.
I'm feeling negative on that. Okay. Well, for now, I'll just gather some leaves and push it on top of them for now, and then we can give them a proper burial.
Okay.
Later, and I'm sorry.
Do we know who these people are? Are these the ones
they're the ones Klement was guarding, yeah.
Okay, so you know who those.
Yeah.
They hired me, and I feel kind of bad now.
Were they townspeople or were they travelers?
They were travelers.
Okay.
They were travelers.
Yeah.
They were coming into town, but
Right.
Make sure they give you a good review on Yelp before you do anything.
Okay, what's the plan now?
Do we want to track down that remaining kisser?
I mean, we've got to go clean up.
Your
Got to go stop the hissers from continuing to attack the town. So we need to keep going.
I'm pretty sure he's heading back to his base.
Yeah.
Right.
But and I'll give them a heads up. Naz, what's his name? I'm so sorry. The main hisser boy, Naz. Say that again.
Narzakib?
No, Harzak.
Narza kid.
Narzakib. Okay. Narzakib. Yeah, if we let that hisser get back, Narzakib's going to know that we're on the way, and we need every advantage we can have. So we need to make sure to stop him before.
Let's go chasing after him. Then.
Yeah. So can we see like a blood trail and leaves that are in branches that are broken and displaced from the frantic runnings of this hisser?
You can certainly look. This is not really within your guys' skill set, but go ahead and roll. We can do either group survival or you can do one of you can do it.
My survival is a +1. If I could just like quantify how I feel about surviving in these woods right now, I would really just rank that a 1. Like, not sure how you guys.
I have +4.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice.
For survival?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got +3.
All right.
Okay.
So, both of y'all pretty good on that.
You want to roll together? How does assisting work?
You can just roll with advantage if Svetlana's going to help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you still have bless? Oh wait, no, bless isn't this. That's guidance. Never mind.
Yeah.
Take it back.
Let's do that.
Okay, roll your survival with advantage.
So I roll it twice and take the best one, correct?
Correct.
So that's a 14 on that die. The 14 is going to be the best.
Okay. So certainly from the position that you're at on the ground, looking up into the trees, you're not able to really spot any sort of trail that the thing went in. You think even if you were able to get up in the trees, you're not sure that you would be able to identify where it went.
Okay.
Okay.
But we know the general direction, correct?
I mean, if you assume that he keeps going this way, now the Hisser Woods are in the opposite direction. They're south.
How smart do we think these things are?
Give
They
me
seemed fairly
an
smart.
Arcana check.
18.
Yeah, based on your last interactions, I mean, obviously Narzakib was fairly cunning, and you have the impression that these things are at least, probably like a not very smart human. But for a creature, that's pretty smart.
Yeah. Do we think he's trying to lead us away?
You can do an insight check.
I mean, I can try. How about a big old 13?
Big old 13. Yeah, so I mean the whole thing is a little bit odd. Like you think if they were taking these two back to their nest that they would have taken them south. So it's a little bit unusual that they went this direction. Maybe this is like a rebel pair that was just wanting their own snack.
Okay.
We could use that information if we find the rest of them. Sow seeds of discontent and make them doubt each other.
Okay. So let's see. We can't really follow that one. We can't really say what direction he went.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys... If you want to go the same direction that you've been going, you can do that, but there's nothing to say that that's where it was going.
I say let's go back and talk to the Hisser guy, Narzikeb, and see what's going on.
Sure.
So you guys
didn't he say that he was planning on doing this? Wasn't his big thing that he was going to, what's the word, like encircle? There's a term for it where you encircle a town and not let people in or out, so you starve them.
Lay siege.
That sounds good. That sounds like a good word. That word. To the town. So.
Wait,
what?
Was this common?
Is that?
No, I don't think you've heard this.
Do we not know that?
Yeah.
No,
do I not know that?
I don't think you've told Svetlana that before.
All right, hang on. What?
So I don't really exactly remember the circumstances, but Nazakib said that he was going, now that we've given him magic items, I think, I really don't remember that much, I gotta be honest. I just remember him saying that that's what he was, like, laying siege upon the town. Right, that is what he was, didn't he say that? He did say that, maybe? I don't remember.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So you come in here, you hand these hissers magic weapons, and now they're attacking. So this is all your fault, is what you're telling me.
You didn't have a whole lot of choice.
However, this all happened because of what you did. So
I didn't do anything. None of this was my idea. All I did was tell some girl that a boy was cute. I didn't.
Yeah. I didn't get my butt kicked by a banshee for nothing. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't create a banshee. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's take you to the graveyard one day, and we'll let you talk it out.
Isn't the banshee dead? Why did we go to? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Why did we go to Nazakib last time? Because we went to the house and people were gone.
And
right?
And the two people that were gone were the people that the banshee wanted us to bring back to her.
Right. Yes, the boyfriend and the girl.
Yeah.
The girl.
Or she was going to continue to hurt people and kill people.
Right, I'm remembering now. Yeah, they died, right? Like, did we ever find them? No, the banshee's dead. Oh no, she killed them. That's right.
She killed them and then left.
That's right. Okay, yes, I'm sorry.
She was way beyond our league. Like, we had no chance on that.
Yes. Okay, sorry. I totally forgot why that all went down. Okay, I'm back now. Yes.
So technically, this is still all Svetlana's fault.
Yes.
I don't see where you're getting that. Look, it wasn't my fault that I can't remember anybody's name, but I just told her he was handsome. She's the one who decided to go off and try to seduce him. I certainly didn't kill anybody, and I sure as hell didn't create any banshee. So look, I did one thing. It is not my fault that other people decided to take their own actions, including the two of you, I might add. So let's just go ahead and clean up this mess, and then maybe you can let me go back and run the town the way it should be run.
By that logic, it's not our fault for the spiders or the hissers either, because it's not our fault that based off what we did, that the hissers decided to take their own actions and siege the town. So,
well, you can.
But it doesn't matter.
Well, if you go and you hand Simon a magic weapon, do you think that people are going to blame him for the shenanigans he gets into, or are they going to blame you as the responsible human who knew what they were doing?
Okay, just like if you convince someone to kill themselves based off of love being lost.
I didn't convince a child or a non-human to do anything. Everybody was of age and of sound mind, and it's not my problem.
As long as they're old enough, then it's fine. But all right, we have to protect the town, so let's focus on that. We can deal with this later.
An excellent idea.
Okay. All right. Aurel takes off back to the road.
Like just as Klement and I are shopping.
Pretty much.
We're having a bad This is rough.
It's kind of
like, fuck it, I'm out.
Smart choice. Aurel, are you still staying in my house? Because I remember that I offered you our spare bedroom. Are you still staying there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm also smart enough to know not to get between two people when they're fighting.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so you guys managed to make it back to the road without trouble, and then heading back to Stratov.
I thought we were going after. I thought we were still going after the hissers, but I might have missed that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what our, because like the thing that kickstarted the argument was the discussion of Narzakib talking to him, but if this is his plot, talking to him may or may not work. We might just have to take him down, which is daunting. So, what do you guys think? If he claimed to have to want to lay siege the town and doing exactly this, he did say that, right, Erik, that he was planning on just nabbing people coming in and out, not Narzakib.
Yeah, I can't remember what the language was, like how precise he was.
Cool. But he was planning something against the town, so this is not an unreasonable assumption. So if we think that walking straight to his front door to talk to him about it might not be a great idea. But if there's a way to get this done without going into battle, that would also be nice.
Yeah, because the last time, when we actually had to give over our stuff, we were kind of surrounded.
Right. But do we remember why we were surrounded, Aurel?
Hey, look, I thought I was setting off a trap, and I actually was. So,
What? Can you remind me what happened?
The alarm system. Aurel shot a spell at it and knocked it over or something.
Yeah, the scarecrows or whatever you had.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mage hand one of them just to see what happened.
Yep.
And let all of them know we were there.
Right.
So if we don't do that, we might have some advantage on being sneaky, to get in and attack when he is unawares.
I learned my lesson.
I respect that. Cool.
So the thing is, you guys are not sure that you could find that place again.
Okay.
You might be able to, but Dorina was leading you that whole way.
That's
and
true.
You all weren't paying particular attention to where you were going.
Okay.
Svetlana, you know where the Hisser Wood is, but again, you don't know within that where these things are.
Okay, so
because nobody's seen them for 20 years.
So, but I know that they went into do I think that where they went for the last game was where I knew there? Is that where, would that have been familiar to me? Would I have thought that? Okay.
No.
Okay. So it would be something that what I know about isn't necessarily, I know that it may not be where they actually are.
Right.
And
right.
that it may not. Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, I impart to them that I know where it was, but I have no idea of whether that's still accurate or helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I suppose if we're just going to be bumbling around the woods, we could potentially head back to town and regroup, maybe get some supplies, since this was kind of an emergency run, and then make plans from there.
I mean, technically, we did find out what happened to those two people, but we still need to figure out what's going on with these his.
Right. We can always potentially lay our own trap, so to speak. Like,
can we be like people on the road and you like? I wonder if that'll work.
What's that?
Which is we're talking about potentially laying a trap, as in pretend to be just people walking on the road. But that would be like being brought to, the base. And as we've just seen, those two just killed them randomly in the woods. So they didn't even go to the base. So that might not be helpful.
Unless, of course, we capture two of them.
Right, and then force them to lead us back.
Sure.
I mean, good luck with that.
We're just trying to spitball ideas here.
Yeah.
You see the message I sent
you? We just write a really strong
Okay, we're going back to Stratov. We're going now.
Is there a problem?
I take off. Like, just ignore them, take off.
Why did I even invite her? How did I? Let's go.
As you guys follow behind, you notice there's a bit of black smoke trailing up from the direction of the town.
Wait, do you think this was a diversion?
Thinking it was a diversion now.
Yeah, I'm start moving a bit faster.
Yeah, double time.
Yeah, I've taken off like full speed.
Okay.
Getting there as fast as I can.
Okay, you guys run back to town. At the edge of town, Svetlana, you encounter Violetta, who's your oldest daughter. She's kind of breathlessly looking around and is kind of surprised to see you. And she says, "Mom, the hissers, they came in and attacked. They took Stefetta, which is your youngest daughter.
Oh no.
They took Katrina. They took a bunch of other people. Right? They destroyed a couple of buildings and killed a few people. It was complete bedlam. I think they knew that you were gone."
Okay, so I'm going. Okay. All right. Are you safe? Are you okay?
We're okay. Everyone's fine now.
But they took the youngest.
Yep. They took Stefetta.
And my wife, just as an update, just like to add that in.
Which one is Katrina?
Katrina.
That's my wife.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we care about her too. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, where is everybody?
Everyone's taking care of the fires now. The creatures headed off into the woods.
Okay.
Do you guys have the fires under control? Like, do you?
We've got that under control. We were just about to form together a group to go after them.
Okay, no. You're not going anywhere. You need to stay. Since I can't be here, you need to stay here and you need to take care of Stratov and the daughters.
Okay.
I'm going to go and get the names that you told me are different than the names that I have, so I can't.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that may be true.
Youngest daughter.
Yeah.
And the others. But first, I'm going to go in and make sure I'm going to see what I need to do for everyone who's here, and then we're going to go get the others.
Okay.
I like to lay eyes on my two children if they're included.
Yeah, you run back to your home and spot Yep. Spot the two of them. They are there. They seem safe. Aurel, where are you going?
I'm running off in the general direction that she pointed that they left to see if I can find tracks.
Okay, great. Okay, you guys all separate, check on your various situations.
The one thing we said we want to do is separate. We did it.
The fire looks like it's under control. It's just smoldering at this point. Yeah, Aurel, you see the place where they headed off into the woods. You think you can track them without problem.
Can you give me my daughter's names again, please?
Yes. Well, why don't you give me the ones that you have?
I have Marinella, Hanifa, and Spelka.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you need ones.
Okay.
Are they your real daughters or are they your capital D daughters?
Yeah, Svetlana has 3 like biological daughters, and then the order of the daughters.
So Violet is the oldest.
Okay.
And then Sophia is the youngest.
Are there just the 2 of them?
And then the third one, what are those names you like the most?
Okay, give me the, and then let's keep Marinella as the middle daughter.
So Klement, once you check on the house, where are you gonna go?
Okay, I'm gonna tell my 2 children. Well, the one child's a baby, so
Yeah.
I don't think I have any family friends. I think I do from the one shot, but I don't remember anyone's names. I'm just gonna tell the adopted daughter, here's the son. Stay safe, go to insert friend's name here, house, and just keep together, okay? I'll be back as soon as I can.
I think I'm actually going to feel responsible about Katrina. So I'm like, as soon as I've made sure that my immediate people are okay, like probably the salon, like I'm going to tell Klement to bring the children to the salon, and that Violetta and the women who work for me will make sure they're safe.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna trust that. I will. I feel like that's a true feeling for some reason. So I'm gonna.
So you get them at the salon, get them all settled in. The women kind of cool over them and take care of them, and you all meet up at the edge of the forest where Aurel has figured out the trail here.
All right.
I start pointing the direction, being like, let's head this way.
Yeah.
What's the terrain look like?
It's the hissing wood. It's the forest that you went in before. It's not particularly dense trees.
Okay. I do look around. Is there anybody else nearby that I can holler at?
Yeah, there's plenty of people all over the place.
I holler at 2 or 3 of them and to get their attention.
Okay.
Let them know where the 2 bodies were at.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as I can get a couple of people to go get the bodies and bring them back.
Okay. They make a note of that and they'll take care of it.
Okay. And then let's start heading to the woods. Let's go get them.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and I follow right away.
Okay.
Anyone have any band-aids? And I just got a lot of cuts as we walk.
Yeah.
No band-aid. It's fine if we don't have band-aids. It's fine.
I've got +3 to medicine, so I can try to patch Klement up as
Okay.
well as possible, given the circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my way of asking if anyone had any healing magic.
No.
Cool. It's fine.
I don't think I do.
Your
It's
Marinella has access to cure wounds.
Okay.
Is that okay?
So yeah, maybe before we, like, yeah, like when she brings
she's
the,
used it a bunch on some other people, like some townspeople that were injured, but she still has some. If you want to roll a d8.
Okay. Thank you.
And add 3.
10.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
So Klement, you're at 40. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
That's much better.
That's much better. I was a little worried.
Okay, you press on into the forest. the sounds of the town fade away after some time, and the forest becomes quiet. You're able to follow the trail. It's a fairly substantial trail. You imagine, well, actually, give me an investigation, Aurel, or survival.
Yeah, we're going with investigation. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's going to be a 23.
Oh, wow. Okay, you think there were about 15 of these things in this raid.
I don't know if we can handle that many. Do we need to go back and get some more people, or do we just keep pressing on? Try and catch them?
Does anyone in town have the capabilities of
Not
being
really.
useful?
No, I mean that's one reason why Klement has been
Yeah.
the role that he's been in.
Whoa! I'm just amazed. Hold on. I'm kidding.
Okay, I guess we keep going then.
Yeah, I mean, just running straight into battle might not be the play, but there are other things we can do.
Let's see.
We can try to sneak in, and if they're still, we have to sneak them out.
Svetlana, do you have any other spells that could buff invisibility, anything like that?
I don't think so. No, I don't really have. Again, I'm not a very physical person, so I don't think I've got anything.
Okay. How far? Again, do we think they're only a little ways ahead of us?
It had to have been like the attack must have been while we were sorry.
Yeah. There's that. They're probably maybe a half hour to an hour ahead of you, not too far.
Wow. Okay, so we can just keep moving.
Yeah.
Till we get closer.
Yeah. When we get close, we can sneak.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
So we can try to catch up some ground, and then when we get closer, see the lay of the land, see our options, and maybe sneak in, sneak out, do some assassination.
Oh yeah.
I feel like if this is a coordinated effort, if we take down Narzakip, that might be something. Just like if we take him down, maybe the implosion of power will cause some panic for a little while.
Yeah. Cut off the head of the snake, all that stuff. Okay, let's head that way then.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need my one weapon.
Love it.
Did you just hurt yourself?
It's fine. I also just say ow to everything, even if it doesn't actually hurt. So I'm a very sound effect heavy person. I make a lot of noise. Just in general. Like when I went to go get the rubber band, I was singing like stealth music the entire time. Just for fun. Okay, as we're running, I'm just gonna absolutely the manliest little squeal. And it's kind of like out of my, I toss something out of my pocket, and just imagine the manliest squeal, please. The manliest. Did I throw something?
No, there was nothing there.
I'm just gonna look at my pocket. Is there anything in my pocket? This is not a pocket.
Not in your pocket.
Is there anything on my hand? I'm just gonna hold it out. Do you see something, guys? Do you guys see something on my hand?
No.
Sorry. Let's just keep going. Sorry.
Keep going.
Sorry. This happened last time we were in here. Try to keep your cool. That was worse than last time.
Okay, you go another hour or so at a pretty good clip, and you all hear a voice speak into your mind.
Okay.
And this voice says,
Good.
Be not afraid.
Is it Narzakib's voice?
Narzakib spoke to you like verbally last time.
Okay. I don't know what Hizzers can do. I would 100% be ready to believe that he can somehow put his little spider thoughts into my brain.
He's a giant talking spider, yeah.
So be not afraid. And the voice is unfamiliar in totality, like.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna have to disagree, and I'm gonna have to be afraid.
Who?
Do you guys hear that?
I heard something.
Did anybody see something?
I heard something. I felt.
Be not afraid. I wish to aid you in your quest.
I point off in the distance and be like, there was a lot of motion over there. I saw something in the sky. What is that?
You guys do not see anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. We're hearing things and I'm seeing things. I have no idea what's going on here.
What are you hearing?
I'm hearing "Do not be afraid."
All right, that I heard.
Heard that one too. And I felt something slimy in my pocket. It was no one else on the slime. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see any slime.
Okay.
Be not afraid.
But that one we're all hearing.
I wish to speak with you and help you.
Who is that?
Who are you?
My name is Endu. If you will be not afraid, I will come talk to you.
I'm gonna prep. I'm gonna say okay, but I'm gonna ready an action to. If anybody attacks us, I'm gonna ready an action to attack back.
Okay.
Why do you want to help us?
Narzakib is making everything worse.
It's a fair answer. It's a fair answer.
You guys hear a rustle in the trees to your right.
Turn and look. What is it?
Hang on. There we go.
Yeah.
Humanoid creature, and by humanoid I mean it has 2 arms and 2 legs, emerges from the woods. Its face and head are, as you see here, these writhing tentacles emerging. It stops about 60 feet away from you, and you hear again in your head, "Be not afraid, I want to help."
How do you want to help?
Okay. Knowledge Arcana.
Yeah.
See if I know what this thing is. Out of character, I know exactly what the hell this thing is.
Right.
I don't like
Horrible.
I don't like it. 15 Knowledge Arcana.
15 Knowledge Arcana. It is definitely an aberration. You're not surprised that it has mental powers. A lot of aberrations do. But you don't know exactly what type of aberration it is. Definitely not from this world.
Can I do the same thing?
Yeah.
Is it D20?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a water really, really fast.
11.
Okay.
Super
All right.
Yeah. Did you add your Arcana?
I did add my Arcana. It's 11. So it's weird.
It's some kind of weird creature.
Okay.
Now you do know, because you've been living here for a long time, that there's all kinds of aberrations.
Okay.
In Bluetspur. That's why you create the spheres to keep them down safe.
So this is potentially one of the things that I'm trying to keep out.
Potentially.
Potentially. Okay. So I'm not terribly surprised, but not exactly
Excited.
about
Right.
this. Okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay. So you guys are talking to Endu, that is some kind of aberration, not from this world. And he's speaking into your mind. He says, "Be not afraid. I wish to destroy or stop Narzakib. He is making everything worse."
So if he's making everything worse, do we know in character that the aberrations are the reason there's that defense in the town?
Yeah. Because the first night you guys came into Blewett Spur, you got attacked by that horror and the gibbering thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Klement told you, like, oh yeah, this is the spheres kind of protect the towns.
Okay. In that case, I want to ask him, like, but what do you want out of it besides Nazgûl gone?
That's all that I would like. If you attempt a frontal assault, you will die.
I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
I know of a cave. It goes directly behind the layer, and you could use it to sneak up on them.
I'm all for that.
I can lead you through this cave. There is a monster that sometimes dwells in it.
Would you be able to help us deal with this monster?
I should be able to, yes.
And all you want is Narzakib handled. None of our townspeople or family harmed in any way.
I care nothing for them. I wish for Narzakib to be stopped.
I can respect that. Is he lying? I mean, I believe him, but like.
What's your insight bonus?
As much as I can read octopus face.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
+1.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you disadvantage because it's an
That's
aberration.
fine. That makes sense to me.
Um,
I don't like looking at this. It's breaking my
Yeah.
brain.
I mean, you think he's on the up and up.
All right, same thing.
He's on the up.
Okay, I'll roll for you.
Okay.
Because you don't know.
Yeah,
What's
he
your,
he
bonus?
likes doing this.
6.
It leads to fun things when he rolls insight. This is how my character died in the other campaign. I'm sure he
Yeah.
told you all about it.
Yeah, I'm here for most of those. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he's difficult, or it's difficult to get a read on.
Okay. That's fine. That's fair.
Will you come with me through the cave to attack it from surprise?
I mean, I think this is.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think we have much of an option in this case.
Take all the help we can get.
Very well.
I agree.
It turns around and walks off.
Start following it.
Follow.
Okay. You guys go through the forest a little bit off the path that you were on, that you were following the hissers. You travel for maybe 10 minutes and get to a little bit of a depression into the ground, and you see that there is in fact a cave opening here. Endu stops and looks back at you and then walks in.
How dark, I'm assuming?
Yeah, no light source. So humans are going to need something to light the place.
Okay, I've got dark vision, so.
Okay, well I don't, so I'm just gonna pull out my sword here, and I'm gonna cast light on it's gonna cast light on itself. So it's now a glowing sword.
This is Snipe.
Yes.
Okay.
Just for a little bit, just to see. I don't want to alert any monsters that here we are, fresh meal. So
What's the deal with cantrips?
You can cast them as much as you want.
What does dancing lights do?
Dancing lights creates equivalent to a torch and light.
Okay, so I'll probably
So you can
I'll do that as we're going into the cave.
Okay. Okay. Great. So you guys have light source. So Endu is about 30 feet ahead of you, just at the edge of your light source. You're walking through the cave. The cave, here, the walls are quite slick with moisture. It looks like it's maybe limestone or something that's quite porous. Little rivulets of water form on the sides and look like they dribble down into the cave, indicating that you have a slight down slope as you're going. You go for about 100, 150 feet, and it opens up into a little bubble cave that's maybe 30 feet or so. There's a couple of stalagmites, here, and the cave continues onward. Are you guys going to do anything in particular as Endu is leading you through this network of this warren of caves?
I'm gonna keep like doing the, the up, above, behind, the constant 360 of looking.
Okay.
Just keeping an eye out for that monster that sometimes dwells in this cave.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach down not long after we get in there, and I'm gonna find a good chunk of sandstone or limestone or something like that, something that's a little bit brittle.
Okay.
And as we go along, I'm gonna reach out and mark the stone.
Okay.
So we know which direction we came from.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, and to the extent that I can in my distracted state, I'm going to just try to keep an eye on, like try to get a sense of what's going on. And basically, actually, you know what I am going to do? I'm going to, if at all possible, position myself in between the two of them, so that anything that jumps at us, we'll get to them first.
Okay. So yeah, who's leading your little trio? Klement, probably?
Yeah, probably so.
Okay. And then Svetlana's in the middle and Aurel bring it up the rear. Okay. You guys proceed for another probably 10-15 minutes. It's a really long cave. There are a couple of branches that go left or right. Endu sometimes takes one of the branches. Aurel, you're marking to keep track pretty well. And you all hear echoing throughout the cave some kind of screeching, like "Ah!"
Is that a
screeching monster?
That is not a hisser sound, is it?
It is not. Endu pauses, and you hear in your minds, I think the creature is somewhere in the caves.
That thing is probably attracted to light. So can we put like a blanket or something over the sword?
I can just turn the sword off, but then I'd be walking blind.
Which is why a blanket, so you'd at least have it hooded, so most of the light's going down instead of out.
Well, and Svetlana has the dancing lights active as well.
Oh, that's right. Ooh, we can use that for distraction.
Yeah.
How many lights do you get?
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it's like 4, but let me double check. Okay. You create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, which is 120 feet, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. You can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. Whichever form you choose, each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay. So do we need... So if we have the sword, do we have enough light to see by such that I could send maybe the other 4 lights off somewhere, or do I have that kind of control over?
Yeah, you do have that kind of control. They can go up to 120 feet from you.
Okay.
And then I do have a blanket or my cloak. I can kind of dim this light a little bit and do what Aurel suggested to kind of make the other light appear more distracting, a little brighter.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so I will do it.
Yeah, so if I'm able to, I'll send my light, either do the humanoid thing and send it off somewhere, or do 4 lights just potentially just like elsewhere to to hopefully lure whatever it is away. And I'm open to suggestions as to which of those is the more reasonable option.
I would also kind of suggest that we make sure that the lights are not just like we're still in the shadows.
Yeah,
So
like
keep them like ahead of us in like a U shape or whatever, but we need to be outside of their illuminated area, so like just beyond.
And we should be stealthy too. Even if it takes us a little bit longer to traverse these caves, it's probably faster than getting into a battle with an unknown creature. So we should be a little bit quiet.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
So do you want to use the dancing lights to create a distraction, like a humanoid figure, away from the group, or do you want to use them to create like a pool of shadow that you're walking around?
Well, I mean, we have pool of shadow or just complete darkness, but if it's something that lives in these caves and calls it home, it probably can see in the darkness fairly well already.
So it might be better to send the light off somewhere to try to get it to go after that instead.
That's what I'm leaning towards, because it probably, like, using the light to create shadows, it could probably see shadows since the cave is default total darkness anyways.
Yeah, so if we send it off, like, we don't need it at this point is what we're thinking, so we can send it off to hopefully distract.
Yeah, but I think, Aurel, you had the idea for a U shape. Is that okay for that change?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. And then we still have the blanketed snipe, so.
Okay. Okay, Svetlana, give me a deception check.
Okay, D20.
Yep.
19.
19. Okay. All right, you guys are making your way through the caves, and Svetlana is using the dancing lights to create a humanoid object, and just kind of like moving it around where your position is. You hear something kind of close by, making like scratching sounds on the cave floor, but it does not close with you as it's pursuing this fleeting image that Svetlana is sending around and about. Endu leads you on, and the cave ends. You hear in your voice, extinguish your light sources. Okay. You see a slight glow where the cave ends. It's covered over with a little bit of webbing. And Endu says in your minds, the Narzakib's lair is beyond. He knows of this cave, but believes that the monster keeps anything from coming here. You can get him and probably no more than a couple of his creatures. If you can deal with him, surely the others will scatter and release what they took from you.
All right, will you be joining us in this battle?
No, I will be keeping watch for the cave monster.
So if you don't like what Narzakib's doing, why have us do this for you? Why not handle it yourself?
There are too many of them for just one as me.
Okay, I don't really want to spend too long debating this because family, so I will just take this right now.
Yeah. We'll just take it as we can and get going.
Yeah. All right. So.
Okay. Endu steps aside. You guys head on. So peeking through the webbing, you can see the cave opens into the side of a small hillock, and it has about a 10 or 15 foot drop down to a little bit of a dell. There's webbing all around here. Down in the dell, you see what looks like Narzakib, at least what you remember it looked like. There's also one or two other hissers that you spot around and about. And then the dell, again, there's like trees all over, spider, cobwebs in the trees. But you only see two other hissers right now.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Okay. I just lost an ear. Okay. What do we want to do? What do we want to do?
I do have a quick question.
Okay.
Hissers, do they have any like telepathic mental power abilities, or are they just like spiders?
You have not encountered that already. You could roll an Arcana or a Nature check if you'd like.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking, and I'll explain while I roll, since I figure out which one's better. Oh, great, both are +0. 12. The reason why I'm asking is.
Yeah, you're not sure, but I mean, your experience with them suggests that they don't, because they always talk to you.
Okay, so while we're here, and I'm whispering, but I'm not going to actually whisper, but I'm whispering. So we have an opportunity to surprise Narzakib and these two, and maybe try to hit them before anything starts happening, something big. We have a choice here to either attack Narzakib directly with the hits and try to like hit him hard, hit him fast, get him down. Or if we are worried about the other two smaller ones running off and gathering reinforcements, we can maybe try to just eliminate those two and just focus on Narzakib. But I don't know how long or how loud spiders can scream. So that might be moot. And if we just defeat Narzakib fast, that also just might be something.
Svetlana, what is your what are your spells? What are your suggestion spells?
I have a suggestion. I can tell them what to do. I also have polymorph and fear, as well as charm and sleep. So those are the ones that I think are going to be most likely to be valuable to us here.
What if you plant a suggestion in Narzakib's brain that his other two spiders are plotting against him? And let's see if we can get them to fight each other.
I'm willing to try that.
I'm into it.
And then you can, and to keep it on the down low, because you want to not be like waving your hands all about trying to do this.
You can do subtle spell.
Do your subtle spell.
Okay.
And then I am going to, let me make sure if this works. So Fortune's Favor only works on attack rolls or ability checks. Okay. So it won't, Fortune's Favor will not make her spell DC more difficult, will it?
No.
It won't make somebody roll the spell DC twice.
No, but she could use her heightened spell if she wanted to.
Okay.
Increase the likelihood. That forces them to roll with disadvantage.
What are the casting components? Klement doesn't know what that means, but I'm asking anyways. For suggestion, is it
verbal and material?
Okay. I mean, I like the idea of having them fight each other.
And that would be my plan. Either that or charm. Try and charm him. Because I think I mean, we could probably take just him in a straight up frontal assault.
Right.
But like you said, I don't know how many rounds before his buddies show up.
Exactly. Right. I
mean,
agree.
The other thing I can do is cast a wall of flame surrounding.
Oh, the entrance, so they can't go through it?
Yeah.
Or it's just surrounding them so they can't leave?
Exactly.
That's also intriguing. That's also a good idea for after our surprise is gone.
Yeah.
That's nice. All right.
So start with trying to manipulate them into attacking each other and then go to more direct means if necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, great. So you're casting suggestion.
I'm casting suggestion. And so should I do both heightened spell and subtle spell for this one?
Can you do both? I don't actually know how
Can I do
it works.
Okay,
I have no idea.
yeah.
I don't see
Cool.
it's not telling me I can't.
Radical. I mean, if you're, it would be not like I
This
think
is
it's
our
something
big
worth
thing,
it,
right?
Yeah,
Like,
this is the thing. So
right.
I think it's worthy. If you think it's worthy for the 6 points that's going to cost, I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, it costs 4
It's
points out
4,
of my
yeah.
8. So
Oh, my bad.
I
4.
think we should do
It's even
that.
cheaper.
Okay. So suggestion on Narzakiv. Okay, and what's the suggestion?
Suggestion is that are the 2 other hissers
Yeah.
who are with it? Suggestion is that they are plotting against him and that he needs to neutralize them.
Okay. What are you guys like? When are you going to enter into initiative? Basically, are you guys just going to wait for that to pan out and then carry on from there, or are you going to want to do something immediately, or what's the?
I think we should probably give it like maybe 2 or 3 rounds to see what happens.
Yeah, see if they fight. But
if he goes down, sorry, ladies first, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say if they try to like leave, then maybe you could do like the wall of flame to block them, and then we jump in, but like let them hurt each other a little bit, as much as possible before we hop in, before we reveal ourselves.
I got a feeling we should be able to take those 2 down a lot easier, the 2 chumps down easier than just him.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so Narzakiv turns to the 2 other hissers, has a brief argument in a language that you do not understand, and then jumps on and relatively quickly kills them. One of them gets a little bit of a nip in on him and does a little bit of damage.
There we go. Does Narzakiv kind of chill out after that, or are we still sneaked?
You guys, I mean, he has no idea that anything happened to him, so you guys will probably get a surprise round.
Awesome, that worked.
Before initiative.
That worked well. That was. I'm just gonna thumbs up to the 2 magic users. That was awesome.
All right. So what's the plan now?
Let's see.
I can cast Wall of Fire on our surprise round.
Yeah, if you want to, and then just just in case like the rest of his spidery friends are alerted, make sure to cover the entrance. Is there only one entrance into this room besides our secret back entrance?
It's like a dell. So
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
It's like a depression.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like open forest.
I got you. So
how wide is it from one side to the other?
It's about 50 feet. And the side that you're on has like the hill on it, so about 3/4 of the dell is just like forest basically.
Okay, so and let me ask you about this. According to the Wall of Fire, I can create a wall up to 60 feet long and 20 feet high and 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high and 1 foot thick. So technically, I could put a ring around him.
Yep.
With all the flame heat blasting inward at him.
Yep.
Yeah. And doesn't it, like, as long as you're within 15 feet, like, what's the distance from the wall before he starts taking damage?
Well, when it appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. Failed save, it's 5d8 damage. Or half on a success. One side of the wall.
Yeah, one side doesn't hurt.
And then the other within 10 feet.
Within 10 feet of
that
wall.
side, yeah.
Okay. And how big is Narzakiv?
He's a medium-sized creature.
Is that 4 squares on a block?
No, it's the same as you. It's just like a 5.
Oh, we're a medium square. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, so you can put a ring around him. You could start the ring close to him so he gets that initial blast, but then he'll probably scuttle to the middle.
Yeah.
Which is still fine because then he's trapped within the ring, or he just pushes through it.
Yeah, but he'll take a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, which I'm down for.
So I can do that.
At distance, all I have is my crossbow, which it's some, so I will shoot him. I will shoot that boy.
Do you want to go first? Because if I put the ring up, you may not be able to see him.
Yeah. That might be nice. Yeah.
Okay.
But all I can do is crossbow unless I get up close to him.
Well, if he busts out of the ring,
yeah,
just be ready to charge him.
Oh, I will be.
And Svetlana, what do you want to do, ma'am?
So this is our attack round.
This is going to be surprise.
Surprise, right? That's what I meant. So, and I assume we can all still only take one action.
Correct.
So would it be reasonable for me just to give everybody blessed again? And then I'll just sort of do another thing depending on what happens with what you guys did.
Buffing the party is always a good idea.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right, so that's what I do.
Okay.
Sweet. So bless, I shoot, then you fire?
Yep.
Cool. All right, so I've been blessed, so pew.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Aiming for one of those juicy eyeballs. Oh, and bless. Give me that Caltrop. Perfect. 18.
18 hits.
Excellent. That is 7 points of damage. Oh, is it sneak attack? Do I get sneak attack?
You don't have
Dang
advantage for any reason.
Shoot.
Okay, how much damage did you do?
That would be a 7.
Okay. Okay. And then Aurel.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a ring of fire around him.
Okay.
He is going to a wall of fire. He is going to need. So it's with him in this middle. There's going to be a 20-foot ring completely around him.
Okay.
And it's going to be 20 feet high. So technically, no matter where he is inside that, he's 10 feet.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so he's got to make a saving throw right now.
Okay.
DC is 15.
Okay, he failed that.
He failed it.
Yep.
Takes 20 points of fire damage.
Okay. 20 points. Holy shit.
Oh, it's 5d8. So
Okay. Great.
I actually rolled a 1 on one of them.
Okay, and then roll initiative for me.
Woo!
D20, right?
Sweet. Look at that fuck I had earlier.
13.
11.
$20.
Nice.
Okay, so he is aware that he is under attack, and so we cycle regular initiative. So Aurel, start.
He is inside the wall of fire.
Does he take damage on his turn or your turn?
It's his
I
turn.
think it's his turn.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, I don't think I can see him. I'm gonna leave that up to the DM. It doesn't say anything about blocking line of sight, but
Yeah, he's definitely out of sight right now.
okay. In that case, I will ready an action to shoot a lightning bolt at him the minute he steps out.
Okay. Svetlana?
Okay, I don't think that any of my spells are going to be very helpful right now because they're not like really, they're not going to physically attack him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts and hope that whatever information I get will help me like persuade him with suggestion in future rounds.
Oh, that's
I like that.
Good idea.
I like that. That's awesome. Svetlana is such an interesting character. with the whole focusing on like the mental stuff. I love it.
Okay. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. What's most on its mind in that moment? What's most on its mind is it's under attack and it's on fire.
Cool.
That's fair.
Probably a waste of a spell, but that's okay. We
No.
understand.
But then next round,
Mhm.
you can get insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind.
And is that another action, or is that just
No, it's part of the
cool?
concentration.
Cool.
Okay, great.
Cool. Okay. Narzakib.
On one side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell does 5d8 damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10.
Oh, okay, got it.
However, if he goes through the wall, he'll still take damage.
Okay. So how high is it?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. So
Ooh, he has a spider, so he.
okay, so he knows where you are. So he jumps up and over the wall of fire and on the side closest to you all. What's that?
I was gonna say, does that spark his held action, Aurel's?
Yes.
We have bless up, correct?
Yeah, but it's just a saving throw on his part. You just roll damage.
For lightning bolt?
Yep.
Oh wow. I thought I had to.
Next save.
Okay, yeah. It's 15.
15 points of damage?
No, it's 15 to save. Did he save?
Yeah, fails. Nope.
Oh, well then it's 8d6? Seriously?
Get him.
Crap, you kidding me? Okay. You built this character.
Right?
So,
Look at that cat.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
oh,
No, you knew you. I'm just gonna admire the cat for a second. Oh. God.
33 points of damage.
33 points of damage. Holy crap. Okay, so it jumps up. As soon as it clears the edge of the wall of fire, you nail the thing with a lightning bolt. Completely fries through it. How much? 30?
33.
33. And you see steam rising off of its carapace as it lands on the other side. And it starts to cast a spell.
Whoa. Rude.
Counterspell?
I was gonna say who's.
Yeah, so you have a reaction if you want to use to
counterspell.
block it with counterspell.
Yeah. I do that.
Okay. So Narzakib casts the spell, and this wave of energy heads towards you all, and Svetlana flicks her hand and deflects the energy off. You see it hit some shrubs nearby, and you see all of the insects start moving much slower.
Ooh. Ooh, I'm so glad that you counterspelled that. Ooh.
Nice. You also hear him chittering in his horrible hisser tongue. Actually, hissing. That's really how they communicate. And 3 hissers come over the ridge into the dell and join combat. Klement.
Okay, I am going to go for Narzakib. Big boy. How close is he?
He's about 20 feet right now.
Okay, excellent. Then I will run up to him. Goodness, man. I should not have used the superiority dice.
So there's two complications. One, it's about a 15-foot drop.
Oh.
And 2, there's spider webs all over the place. So this is a thing that you can do, but it might be difficult. It's definitely going to be difficult terrain. And then you might take damage from the fall.
Right, but I do so much better work up close.
You can acrobatics it down.
100% I can. Yes. I will do that.
All right. Roll your acrobatics.
Hardcore, parkour. Way down there. That would be a 12.
Okay, you take 4 points of falling damage.
That's fine. Just kind of roll the ankle a little bit.
And give me a dexterity saving throw.
Don't forget your D4.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah. That'll be a 13. I'm not rolling high today.
So you are not entangled, but it is difficult terrain, which means you move at half. So you need to take a double move to get to him.
Okay. Well, I will use cunning action to dash as a bonus action.
Ooh, nice. Okay, great. So you're able to close this round and attack.
Yes. So I will attack, and I'm going to. Man, I should not have used my superiority die earlier. I thought we would take more breaks, but that's okay. So I will use one of my superiority die to use fainting attack, so I get advantage. Oh man, I just realized that when we were attacking the hissers earlier, I didn't do it right. That's okay. So I will use my fainting attack on him, so I get advantage. So that's so dark.
Less.
Ooh, less. Nice. Okay. Less. That is a 29 to hit.
That's definitely hits.
So I got my D8. I got 2D6, and I forgot. The thing that I forgot is that when I use fainting attack, I get an additional D8.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
Which means I need a second D8.
Oh crap.
That's all I have.
He really picked the wrong people to mess with.
Yeah.
I mean, should we let him like return everybody now and he can leave?
Dude,
No, he took my wife.
No.
Revenge.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Revenge. Okay. So that is. Well, I didn't roll amazingly. That's okay. That is 21 points
Holy crap.
of piercing damage, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So as you go to stab him in a sensitive spot, he produces what you see is, you think that this might be Bone Melter, Dusan's old weapon that's been like repurposed into some like horrific like it's kind of like a disc of horrible energy that he whips out, and your meat and snipe hits that instead of the delicate squishy bits within him.
That's rude.
Did he have to make a roll on that?
It's a reaction.
Okay.
It's rude, is what it is.
Okay, the three hissers scurry across the webbing. Two of them head to Klement. One of them heads up to the cave entrance. It has to double move to get there, so he's not going to be able to attack, but he's right in front of you, Svetlana, because you were in front of Aurel. And then Klement, the two that close, if you were going to attack.
That's fine.
One of them hits. 7 points of damage and a con save against the poison.
Yikers, my dudes, we are not doing hot already. Okay, D20. There it is. Con save. Oh, my D4. Nine.
9. You feel the poison coursing through you and take another 7 points of damage.
Excellent.
Okay, back. Yeah, so both those two back to the top. Aurel.
I am going to arrange myself. Now, with 5.0, I'm assuming like my level 3 spells, it's sort of like the old sorcerer. I can cast any of them 3 times, or I can only use 3, and then I can only use them each once.
You can cast any of them 3 times.
Okay. In that case, I will arrange myself so the hisser right in front of me is also in line with the main bad dude, and release another lightning bolt.
Okay, give me an Arcana check. It's pretty easy to do. Requires a little bit of math.
Okay, plus 7's not too bad unless I roll a 1 again. Rolled a 9, so plus 7 is 16.
Plenty. Okay, roll your damage.
Not as good as it was before. 21 if they failed, 10 if they made it.
Okay. So the one in front of you gets blasted to bits, and you also wing Narzakib. He tries to bring that same shield that he used against Klement, but it's still stuck with snipe through it, and he's not able to bring it up in time before he gets nailed with part of the blast of the lightning bolt.
As a reaction, I want to use Chronal Shift on Narzakib.
Holy shit.
And make him reroll a saving throw.
Make you reroll a saving throw?
Yep.
What's the DC?
No DC.
No, for lightning bolt.
Oh, 15.
15. He does not make that. So you guys all see Aurel throw this lightning bolt, blast apart the one in front of him, and then Narzakib skitters a little bit out of the way, and then Aurel does something, and like you see time rewind a bit so that the lightning bolt is like halfway to Narzakib, and then Narzakib this time does not dodge out of the way, and the lightning bolt hits him dead on, and pieces of him fly all over the dell as he is rent asunder entirely.
Don't mess with the smart people.
Svetlana.
Well, damn. I guess I don't really need to go for Narzakib anymore.
But
I got the one in front of me.
Yeah. Well, no, it's dead too.
Oh.
Aurel blew it apart. So since you were doing detect thoughts on Narzakib,
Yeah.
He was like, oh shit, and then he got out of the way, and then like time rewound, and you were like, and then you heard, oh shit, as he got blasted.
I probably could have inferred that without a spell. That's great.
I love that.
Okay, so who's still in play?
So there's 2 hissers on Klement.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to make one of them fall asleep.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay, you're probably going to make both of them fall asleep.
I need 5. I've got 1.
You got one?
I could roll this one 5.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Okay. All right. 2, 8, 6, 5, 4. So 29? No,
25.
25.
Yep. That is, well, actually, let's see. How much do you have, Clement? You have 26. Ah!
Oh, and wait, do I get
Oh yeah, does it?
No, okay.
Does it target like the person with the high? I never remember how sleep works.
Yeah, 25 is just enough to knock out one of them that's fighting Clement right there.
Ooh.
Yay.
Thank you.
Clement.
Oh, excellent. Well, the one that's not asleep, I'm going to attack.
Okay. Are you gonna do the same fainting thing? Do you have any more superiority die?
I got one. We'll save it. We'll save it.
All right.
So for that one, ooh, nice. 29 to hit.
That
again.
definitely hits.
Sweet. And then can't remember what number this is. 6. That is 9 points of damage. And it's got to do a con save.
Oh yeah.
You poison me, I poison you back.
And it fails.
So it takes an additional hit point. Oh, not yet. It takes a hit point for every round from here on out.
Okay. And
then
that's on its round. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
And then let me just do this. Are we planning on fighting anything else today? You know what? As a as a bonus action, I'm just gonna go ahead and do second wind, so I will regain.
Oh, cool.
Is this a D10? Yes. I haven't counted. So I regain 9 points of health.
9 hit points. Great. So you're back up to 35. Okay. The bad guys go. The one that you stabbed is still feeling frisky. He's going to attack you and missing. And the other one is still asleep. And then 3 more hissers come up to the edge of the dell.
Your boss is dead. Stop.
Aurel.
I am going to. Do I see Nazakev's head anywhere?
Give me a perception check.
Perception, the one thing I suck at. That's not too bad. It's only gonna be 11.
Okay. Is the wall of fire still up?
Yeah, it's up for a minute.
Okay, you have not cast any concentration spells?
No, not since.
Okay. Yeah, you think that he basically tumbled through the wall of fire.
Okay. Can I discharge the wall of fire on my own?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna dispel the wall of fire.
Okay.
And walk over to his head.
Okay. So it's the same problem that Klement faced. It's a 15-foot drop, and then there's spider webs as well.
Oh, great. With my -2 to athletics. Oh wait, I got +2 to acrobatics.
Yeah.
An interesting combination.
15.
Yeah, one's dex, one's strength.
15. Okay, yeah, acrobatics, no problem. You spring on down and give me a dexterity saving throw.
In your D4.
Oh, and my D4 doesn't really matter. It's fuck.
What'd you get?
A 1, natural 1.
Oh, 1, bummer. Okay. You are entangled. Since that was your movement, if you want to try to spend your turn to get free, you can do that.
Is talking a free action?
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and get free, and then while I'm getting free, I say, y'all just sit right there. I'm going to get your boss's head for you.
Okay, give me a strength check.
As a wizard, okay?
What's the problem?
The problem is I rolled an 8 and I have a negative.
It's fine.
Oh, hold on. +4.
Well, no, bless isn't for.
Oh, that's right. So never mind. That's it.
Just saving throws.
You are still entangled. Svetlana.
Okay, so yeah, I initially didn't want to use fear because I didn't want to make Narzakiv run away. I wanted to destroy him.
Sure.
But these guys can totally run away. So yeah, let's do that.
Okay. It's a wisdom saving throw. Perfect. So it's going to catch. Give me an Arcana check to shape the cone so that you catch as many of them as possible.
Okay.
So there's the one Klement injured, and then there's 3 new guys. So you can catch the one Klement injured and up to 2 of the others.
Okay. 18.
Okay, yeah, no problem. You can shape that.
Nice.
Okay, he's running. That one's okay. Okay. So this cone of energy emerges from Svetlana and hits 3 of the hissers, including the one that's engaged with you, Klement. And you see that the one that you're fighting, Klement, its expression changes. And it looks quite terrified at this point. Klement, your go.
Cool. Cool. Well, it's frightened.
So the situation is there's a sleeping hisser right next to you. There's an injured one that's afraid right next to you. He's probably going to run. There's 3 other hissers at the edge of the dell that are headed down. And you think that Svetlana's cone of fear hit 2 of them. Okay.
The third one that is unfeared, the one that I imagine is going to keep coming in. Can I get to him?
You'll have to take a disengage unless you want to attack opportunity.
Can I get to him? Like, if I take the disengage, that ruins my ability to dash. Is he within? Can I still get to him without dash?
Yeah, you can just move to it with him. Yep.
Yeah, then yeah, sure. I will do that. Okay. I will disengage, bonus action disengage from one boy.
And then close up that one. Okay, great. You close up. You're kind of walking up the edge of the dell. Actually, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
So you're moving again.
Sounds good. With my d4 from bless. I'm not rolling great tonight, everybody. I just gotta say. 13.
13's just enough. You do not.
Thank you, bless. Hashtag bless.
Okay, you get up to the edge of the dell and you stab up at the thing.
Excellent. So I attack him. So that is a 7. No. Well, I'm sure 17 hits anyways, but that's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, plenty.
Cool. And then, I'm not going to do any of the other fun things. I'm just going to hit him. So, that is 9 points of piercing damage.
Damn. Okay. You nail the thing center on, and it seems heavily injured.
Cool.
Okay. 2 of the ones that Svetlana hit run away. The other one is not affected. So Klement, there's this one that's facing you. It attacks you and misses. And then the other one that didn't run away, Aurel is entangled. So it is going to close with Aurel and attack with advantage and hits that time. So Aurel takes 9 points of damage, and then to do a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
How about a big old 9?
Not enough. 7 more points of poison damage as the poison courses through you. Aurel is down to 10 hit points.
Yes, I am.
And it's your action. You are entangled. You may attempt to escape.
You only had 26 hit points?
I'm a wizard.
He's an
I'm
elf.
sorry.
He's like a frail old elf.
Middle-aged. Thank you. He's close enough to touch me, though, right?
Yeah, he's right next to you.
And does casting a spell cause?
It does not.
Oh, well, dang.
Yay, 5th edition.
Yeah. Might as well use my last one. Lightning bolt.
If you want, you might be able to get the one that Klement's fighting right now, too, which is the only other combatant on the field. If you want to give me an Arcana, this is going to be pretty tough to shape. It's a DC 20, but you're pretty good.
Yeah. Bless doesn't do skills, does it?
No.
No, that's guidance.
Yeah, it's only going to be a 19.
So close.
Hey, if you want, you can hit the other hisser and hit Klement.
Oh. Well.
What's your reflex, Klement?
My dex, you mean? It's a +3. Or saving throw, it's a +6. I mean, I don't think we're having a conversation about this, so you do you.
Well, it's 25 points of damage if they don't make the reflex.
Okay.
Mm.
Do you want to hit the last hisser and Klement or not?
It's up to you.
You know what? Let's do this. Hey, Klement,
Uh-huh.
how many hit points you got left?
I mean, I'll live.
Okay. Then what we're going to do is I am going to do just that right there.
Awesome. So I have to make a dex save?
Yes.
Okay.
Next say DC 15.
Cool. I already made it. Yeah, 21, 27.
Okay, so you're good. So
do I take
12
half damage?
So 12 points of damage. Yep. So Aurel, you're like stuck and you're trying to get this lightning bolt to like blast the hisser in front of you and those ones. So Klement mostly dodges out of the way, but the hisser takes the blast full force and he's completely obliterated. The one in front of you dodged a little bit, so he's damaged, but still up.
Help! It didn't work.
I don't have evasion.
Svetlana.
Okay.
So there's basically just one hisser left. It's fighting Aurel.
Okay.
It's biting me. There ain't no fighting.
Yeah. I just want to try this. I don't know what'll happen. Can I cast polymorph on the remaining hisser?
Uh-huh.
And turn it into a tiny little spider.
Tiny little spider. Fantastic. I don't see why not. It probably gets the saving throw. Let's see.
So y'all know the St. Clairs, right?
Yeah.
I was gaming Pathfinder with them. And my character, fighting the very last boss, got turned into a cow. And then he failed his wisdom save, so he thought he was a cow.
Oh. No.
They had to take me back, and we spent a lot of money getting me back to being normal.
No.
And then the GM put on the character sheet, "You're a cow, moo," and just left it to me and let me walk away. I was like,
Oh.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. And it does not succeed. So Aurel, you the hisser is gone. It just vanishes.
Sweet. I'm assuming since we're not quote in combat right now, I'm getting out.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys hear there's some sounds from further in the forest. But right now, no more of them are coming into the dell.
The one that was sleeping, is it still alive?
It is.
Let's just go ahead and make it not be.
I was gonna say you guys take care of
Yep, no problem. Easily done.
Stab.
Yep.
Cool.
Do you want to get down into the dell from the cave?
Yeah, I want to do whatever I need to do to try to find
Your daughter.
Yeah,
Yep.
try to find what's her name?
All right.
You know.
Give me an acrobatics check first to see if you can successfully.
Oh, sure.
Can I assist? Can I
Yeah, you can
run
totally
over there?
assist. Yeah.
I'm a gentleman.
So you get advantage.
Whatever.
Don't land on me.
Oh, thank you for the assist because I have 7 with no modifier.
So roll again. You're rolling
Okay.
with advantage.
7 again.
So even with your help, she like catches her foot and takes a tumble and takes 4 points of damage.
Okay. Stand up, brush herself off. Like, very, very much the attitude of that's exactly how I wanted that to go.
You know, if they're not in this dell, we're just gonna have to climb right back out.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are in this dell. You hear hissing sounds from basically opposite the cave.
I'm gonna start looking for
Yeah.
the people.
Okay, so you guys head out of the dell. You see a bunch of hissers there that are like hissing at each other. A couple of them are having a scuffle.
Wait, back up.
Yep.
I want to go to where the ring of fire was, and I want to get Narzakeb's head.
Oh, right.
And
Okay.
just take that with me so I can show it to any of the hissers that come at us.
Okay, great.
Oh, also, I want to try and find my claw. And the magic things that he used. I want to get all that stuff.
Oh yeah, can somebody reclaim that?
The claw, the bone thingy, and Dorina's crown, right? Or the 3 things that he took?
He only took 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Bone melter and the claw.
Which was the one that he was using to deflect?
That was bone
melter.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get that, and then Aurel, you get something that you suspect was originally the claw, but that Narzakib manufactured into some horrible like egg holding device. Like it's like the hands, he's like used webs and like detached it and like pulled it apart, and there's like a huge nest of spider eggs, what look like spider eggs in there. It looks like he's using this to make more hissers faster.
Okay, and I will promptly start throwing those out and stomping on them.
Okay, they make little squirting bursts as you step on them.
Yeah, we'll just keep doing that until they're all dead.
Okay, are you gonna take your mangled egg spawning claw now?
After I, wipe it off on whatever's less of Narzakib's robes or whatever, yes.
Okay, all right. So brandishing his head, you guys are able to make your way through the hissers to the point where there are the townspeople. So there's Katrina, there's Safetta, and there's 3 other townspeople that they grabbed. They look alive, and the hissers are all, there's like 5 hissers that are around them, and they're having some kind of hissing argument with each other.
I have no stealth, so I can't try to get past them.
How far away are they?
As you see them as you're approaching, so 100 feet, 150, however far.
Hey, Klement, come here.
Yes.
I give the head to Klement. Throw it in the middle of them.
Okay. I'm not very strong, but I will try. Okay.
You're stronger
so
than I
I'll
am.
sneak. I will stay close because I can't throw a head 150 feet.
Okay, go ahead and give me yourself.
We don't have stealth plus 1 help that anyways. So I will sneak as close as I need to be so I can throw his head right in front of him. 21.
Okay, yeah, no problem. You get
Excellent.
about 30 feet away. You're behind a tree. Go ahead and give me a ranged. No proficiency bonus, and just add your dex.
Dex? Okay.
Yep. And Bless is long gone by now.
That's fine. Okay, so dex. All right. 19.
Nice. Okay, you chuck the head underhand, and it lands. Bump, 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 and it hits up against Katrina's foot.
Sorry, honey.
And the hissers all kind of look at it.
They're indifferent. Okay.
Hold on.
They didn't care. They did not care.
No, they're looking at it. They probably have no idea what the hell just happened.
The hissing conversation renews.
They really just don't care.
Okay. I point at one of the hissers. Cast a message. So it only hears me.
Yep.
And tell it, "You're next."
Give me an intimidation check, Aurel.
I don't have an intimidation. I don't know what's on it.
It's fine.
Not bad roll. Fuck.
Bad roll.
It said fuck.
Oh, that was a
natural 1.
Oh my god. Okay.
I tried.
You tried.
It was very good try. I love it.
Yeah.
It was a good idea.
Can I?
Actually, roll that with advantage, given the setup with the head and the message. That was a good setup.
That's only going to be a 9.
Okay. Yeah, he's too clever to buy that.
Can I cast Charm Person to try to turn at least one of them into our friend who could maybe?
It's not a person.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
How many of them are there?
5.
Oh.
That's a lot.
I was really hoping that the implosion of power would really just send them scattering, but
Well, I mean, most of them have, but there's like fresh meat right here, so.
I was going to say, Cthulhu led us to believe that all we had to do was take it out. That was so good. Are the townspeople tied up in any way?
They are not, but they seem unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah.
oh, dang it. Oh, goody. That means Katrina didn't get traumatized.
Yeah.
All right. I said, let's just. Or distract them, cause some sort of thing off to the side to get some of them to I'm not there. I don't know if I'm gonna sneak back.
They have dark vision.
You're not sure. You suspect so.
Okay, never mind that.
All right. Well, let's start with sleep.
Okay.
Sweet.
So good. Roll 5d8.
That's 8. 7, 5, 12, 2, 8. What was that? 3.
22.
But how many do I have left? Was that 3 dice?
That was 4.
4. Okay, so 1 more. 6.
Okay.
So 28.
Okay. Yeah, one of them goes to sleep. The other 4 kind of back up, and they have more of a hissing conversation. They seem surprised. Although one of them looks over in your direction and apparently spots you.
Great.
They don't look like they're ready to throw down right now,
Okay,
but
good.
they're definitely having a conversation about it. One of them decides that talk is over and grabs one of the townsfolk and drags it off.
No.
Nope.
When it does that, I'm going to cast Chill Touch on it.
Okay, we're going to re-enter the initiative order. We'll use our same initiative from before. So Aurel, Chill Touch.
Yep. And I am assuming, since I have the claw now, I have its effects.
No, it has been repurposed into an egg producer.
Oh, so I have to, it's basically
You're going to have to reform it, yeah.
You can lay some eggs if you want.
Uh-huh.
Not that type of elf. That's a 19 on the die plus my 7, so I hit it.
That definitely hits, yep.
I was hoping to use that claw. Crap. 3.
3, okay, well, that's damage. Svetlana.
Okay.
So there's one hisser that's asleep.
Uh-huh.
There's one that's dragging a townsfolk off. The other 3 are still having a hissing argument.
Okay. And Aurel has at least engaged with the one that's dragging a townsperson off. So I don't like that.
I mean, that could be your daughter.
Well,
it's not. It's one of the other.
I would know if it were.
Yeah.
I haven't really asked about my cantrips, but I don't know if any of them would be powerful enough.
Oh, okay.
The kind of thing that I want to do.
Yeah, I'll just hide in a new location since I just shot.
Okay.
From this place.
Go ahead and give me yourself.
19.
Okay, great. Okay, hissers go. So one of them sleeping. One of them heads off into the trees. He was told to get the hell out of here, so he is. The one that's dragging the person off continues to drag him. And the other 2, what are the other 2 going to do? The other two charge Aurel. So they double move. They're still one movement away from you. They're still 30 feet away.
Okay.
Back to the top, Aurel.
Hey, hold on. I got an idea. How long does it take me to cast this? One action. Are those two hissers right next to each other?
Yep.
Okay. I raise my hands up. I reach down like I'm grabbing the ground and lift my hands straight up in the air, and black tentacles reach up all around me.
Yeah. Awesome.
And start grabbing at him.
What's the save?
So, dexterity.
Okay, they both fail.
Well, so here's the thing. It says when they enter an area affected by for the first time or on a turn that starts its turn there.
Okay.
So
that'll happen when they go.
Yeah, so they got to do it on their turn.
Okay. All right. So yeah, these black tentacles rip out of the ground and start battering everything. What's the area of effect?
20-foot square.
20-foot square. Great.
I'm not in the square.
Any movement, Aurel?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up just a little bit.
Okay.
Back up one movement, yeah.
Okay. Svetlana.
Okay, so the tentacles are out and threatening, but they haven't actually closed them. How far are the hissers from the townspeople?
The only hisser near the townspeople is the sleeping one right now.
Okay, and how far am I from the townspeople?
About 90 feet.
I'm going to start closing distance.
Okay.
Running towards the townspeople.
Okay, great. So you run around the hissers basically
Right.
and make it most of the way there. Klement.
Okay, how far away is the one that's dragging off the person?
He's now about 60 feet away from you.
Okay. I'll just run to him. No, because I get sneak attack because I'm hidden right now. I would stay hidden. I would shoot him. Okay, much.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Okay, 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and then that is 11 points of damage.
11 more. Okay. You definitely hit him solidly this time. He's substantially injured, but still limping.
It's okay. We're getting closer. Okay, and I will move 30 feet towards him.
Okay.
And then use my cunning action to bonus action hide.
Okay.
Again, but I wanted to stay close to him so he doesn't get out of my range. Ooh, 17.
Okay. Okay. Hissers. So what happens to them with the black tentacles?
Now they have to make it. They're starting their turn in there, so they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
They failed.
Okay, so they'll take 3d6 bludgeoning damage, and they are restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends.
Nice.
A creature restrained by the tentacles can use its action to make a strength or dexterity check against the spell save DC. On the success, it frees itself.
Okay.
But it is going to take 15, both of them are take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Okay, and they try to escape, and one of them does, and closes distance with you. That one's asleep. The one that's been dragging off sinks its teeth into the townsperson and starts drinking its blood. And you notice that some of the wounds that you've dealt, Klement, heal as it does so. Okay, Aurel. So there's one that's still in the tentacles, one that's closed. It's not actually in melee with you. It's about 15 feet away still.
That is perfectly fine, but he took a good bit of damage.
He did take a lot of damage.
I'm assuming that Klement has got the one.
Yeah, you have no idea where Klement is.
No, but I'm just going to make an assumption.
Yeah, that's fair.
Since he's not attacking the two that I'm dealing with,
Right. Yep.
he's trying to get the other one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up.
Okay.
and use a sapping sting on the one that's chasing me.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, it fails.
Okay, so it's going to take just 3 points of necrotic damage, but it also falls prone.
Okay.
And I'm going to back up so that it has to use 2 movements to get to me, or to get back to the same. I'm going to try and keep that same 15 feet between me and.
Right, got it. Okay, Svetlana.
Okay. I'm still running towards the towns.
Yeah, so after your move, you make it up to them. So yeah, there's the 4 people there still.
Okay.
And you can take an action if you'd like.
Action. Is that a casting a spell?
Yeah, like casting a spell or doing a medicine check or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, medicine check's probably prudent.
Okay,
at
go
this
ahead
point.
and give me that.
5.
Okay. They're alive.
Great.
Yep. Klement.
Okay, I'm going to continue shooting.
Okay, are you yeah, go ahead.
Am I hidden? Do I see
Yes.
my hidden? Sweet. Okay. 13.
That hits.
Oh wait, no, 12. I'm sorry.
Okay, also hits.
Yes. Okay.
Got terrible AC.
I'll take it. That is, much better. 14 points of damage.
Okay, in spite of its healing, that is a ton of damage and it is dead.
Oof.
Ouch. Good shot.
Okay. Thank you. Just for whispering. Okay, then I will just, I will 30 feet, because that's how far away they are, right? Run to the person.
Oh yeah, okay, great.
And then I have cunning action, which is bonus. No, you know what? I just want to check on them. Are they? How? Can I do that? Can I check on them?
Yeah, give me a medicine check with disadvantage.
That's, 7.
Okay, difficult to know if they're alive or not. And bad guys. Okay, so Aurel, this one double moves to close with you. The other one gets 3d6 of damage.
Yep. 8 points.
8 points. Okay. It is still alive, but it is also still entangled. And that's it. Aurel.
I'm assuming I am still have that same 15 foot of distance.
No, it double moved, so it closed with you.
But it had to stand up. Does that count as a move?
Oh, it's a half move. That's right. Yeah, so it's like 5 feet away. So it's not quite in melee with you yet.
Okay, so better to do sapping sting again.
Okay. He makes his save.
Okay. Then he doesn't have anything happen to him apparently.
Okay.
And I'm running away.
You move your 30 feet. Okay.
I'm moving 30 feet closer to Klement and Svetlana.
Okay, they're almost exactly opposite you, and there's a hisser between you, so you can move like laterally to try to start getting in their direction.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Svetlana?
Does Safetta count as a willing creature?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna dimension door away.
Okay, like
just
closer to town?
as close to town as I can
Okay,
get with
great.
Safetta.
Cool.
Okay, you guys see Svetlana cast a spell and vanish.
This is unsurprising.
Klement.
Not surprised. Okay. I hope you're not dead, my dude. And as I point to the one, not you, I'm pointing to the unconscious guy that's right at my feet.
Right.
I hope you're okay because we're gonna handle you in a second. So wait, is sleep concentration?
I don't think so.
Okay, so the one that Svetlana slept is still sleeping.
Yep.
Awesome. At least we get that. Okay. How far away is the one? So there's 3 hissers. One's asleep, one's in black tentacles, and one is closing in on Aurel.
Correct.
Okay. How far away is the one that's closing in on Aurel?
Oh man, they've been backing up a while now. He's like 210 feet from
Ooh.
the townsfolk, and they're 50 feet from you.
So 260.
260, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking up crossbow ranges. Okay, well, I will move closer, and then I'll use my bonus action to dash closer.
Yep.
I still can't really. Oh, I mean, I can shoot it with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'll shoot it with disadvantage.
Okay, sure.
8.
Nope.
Can I see her now?
You can, yeah.
Or see Klement and him now?
Yep.
I use my last coronal shift and have Klement re-roll that.
Ooh, okay.
So I re-roll, just do it all again from scratch.
Right.
So with disadvantage, 13.
That hits.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
your damage?
Sweet. No sneak attack.
No sneak attack.
That's okay.
That's okay though. That's okay.
You'll make it think about somebody else besides me.
7 points of damage.
7 points is just enough. So Aurel, you see this happen, and you see the crossbow miss, and you rewire time, and this time Aurel or Klement hits it, and it's just enough to kill the thing dead as it's starting to skitter towards you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then on its turn, roll your 3d6. The 3d6 is going to kill the other one.
Yes, just 7 points, but
Only had 2 hit points left.
yeah.
Okay. And then,
Yeah, we just like take care of the sleeping one again.
Yep, you kill the sleeping one.
Stabby stab stab.
Stabby stab stab.
All right, we're gonna run to my wife.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, she's alive.
I'm gonna go check on the one that was bitten.
He is not alive.
Well, dang.
And he didn't hear my finger guns at him.
Okay, so what's the plan for Svetlana? I guess probably pack it back home.
Yeah, try to get home.
Yep.
How many people are there?
4.
Are any of them
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, 3, because one's dead.
Oh yeah, and
Seth is
the
gone.
daughter's gone.
So two townsfolk and Katrina.
So
Can we? Oh,
I was gonna say I cast. Where's that spell at?
Oh, Tensor's floating disc.
Yes, I cast Tensor's floating disc, and we can put all of them on the disc, even the guy that's dead, and take them all back.
sweet. How long does the disc last?
An hour, but I can.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Sweet.
500 pounds. That's badass.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
That's an awesome thing. It can carry us too. I mean, let's just get.
Well, I have to walk.
Oh,
It
I'll
follows
walk
me.
with you. I'll walk with you. You don't have to walk alone. Okay, sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you definitely get back before them.
Okay.
Oh, I also pick up the bad guy's head and just take it with us.
Oh yeah. Okay. Great.
I'm gonna hold my wife's hand while she's kind of unconscious on the disc as we walk.
Nice. Okay, so we're gonna storyboard the conclusion here. So you all killed Narzakib, killed a number of the hissers, dispersed them, created a power vacuum. Endu, you never saw again after he led you through the caves. Yeah, actually, I'm going to have each of you give your own little kind of finale narrative story. So Klement, how do you go for Klement?
Okay. When we get home, whenever we reunite with the 2 children.
Oh yeah.
And then so that's all good. And then it'll be like a very happy scene where Katrina finally wakes up and we're all like around her, you know, be like, yay, all together.
Yay.
And then but working on gonna meet up with the person who died, you know, and tell them that they didn't make it, tell the story. Yep. Organize a funeral, and slowly build the town back together and try to
cool.
re-strengthen its effects.
What about the 2 that you were guarding initially?
I'm also going to have include them in the funeral rites that we're going to plan as a city. I don't really know if I know much about them, but
Yeah.
because they hired, I'm not sure. But like, if there's somebody to contact, I will reach out and contact, you know, and be honest.
Cool.
And all the while, just kind of glare at Svet, just like every time I see Svetlana, just a bit of a glare. We'll worry about that later, but
Right.
I don't think Svetlana is a huge threat at the moment, but like, she can be.
What's your closing scene?
I think, so obviously there's the very emotional reunion with her biological daughters and the women of the salon, and but you know, letting them know like, I've got you, I'm here for you, I'm here to protect you. Whatever Klement feels about Svetlana now has a grudging respect for Klement, and she's basically like, you're fine, I'll let you keep doing whatever you want to do. You know, you had someone that you were worried about too, and somebody that I know, and so you're fine. So she's just gonna kind of let Klement do his thing and not actively interfere until he comes for her, and that's gonna be a different situation.
Nice. All right, and Aurel?
First thing I do when I get back is sleep a lot.
Yeah.
I blew through a lot of spells. I'm going to take what's his name's head and find a tannery or somebody to preserve it.
Oh, nice.
It is a trophy now. And I will put it on, I will get permission from Svetlana, grudgingly, to put the preserved head on a pike or something facing the Hisser Forest as a warning that they better not mess with the town again.
Nice.
And then I'm going to try and put out feelers with Klement for the 2 people that she hired so I can return the necklace to the family members.
Okay.
And just check on everybody and continue to study my magics.
Are you going to try to rework the claw?
In my spare time, I figured it's pretty damaged. It's going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah, you can do it. What do you want to try to rework it into? Because now that Narzakib has messed with it, like it still has a very like evil, like necromantic, you know, force around it, but you could rework it to be a slightly different thing.
I want to rework it so that the claw itself forms part of the hilt of my dagger. Almost like some knuckle dusters right here that I can grab onto.
Yep.
And yeah, I want to work on that.
Okay, cool. That sounds great. Yeah. So. Oh,
and we give the other magical item back to what's his name?
Your brother-in-law?
Dusan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dusan.
Yeah. That one is also actually super duper messed up and no longer serves its original purpose. Again, you could try to rework this in some way. Originally, it was a great club that if it hit a critical, it melted their bones basically. Yeah. And so now it's basically a reactionary shield sort of thing that absorbs a hit.
I'm going to start reworking that into a forearm guard.
Oh, okay. So
they can use it to actually block if they need to.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that is definitely doable. So Aurel so first of all, everybody levels up.
Sweet.
Oh.
So that'll be most relevant for Aurel for tomorrow night. He'll be 9th level.
Level up. Klement's not going to be there tomorrow.
Nope.
Aw.
I'll be there, but I won't be Klement.
And then your dagger is going to become a dagger +2.
Nice.
And on a successful strike, it does 2d6 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And then it still maintains its heightened spell ability.
Okay. That'll actually give me a reason to keep the dagger out too.
Yeah. Yep. Yay. So, yeah, I had no idea how that was going to go. I kind of thought Klement might die.
No.
No faith? No faith?
I mean, he's the only one that, would engage melee really effectively.
Yeah, you're right. That's fair. I was worried too. I was like, I'm going to be all up in these spiders.
And these things do a respectable amount of damage. I mean, but they could not make a saving throw to save their existence.
Well, it didn't, obviously.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, super cool. Yeah, that slow spell. Oh man, I was so excited to use that. And then counter spell.
Oh, love the counter spell.
Yeah, counter spell's great.
She's just like, no, go away. No, stop it.
And then the wall of fire, lightning bolt combo, also fabulous.
Oh, that was a good run. I like that one.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yep.
What did you think, Susan? Your first?
Yeah, I had fun with it. I mean, I've been it was my first official D&D game, but I've obviously been in the room when you've all been playing a lot, and we consume a lot of D&D related media. So
I feel that.
it was actually when we used to do the LARP game, I remember feeling very befuddled by combat and like I didn't really understand it, and I definitely felt much more comfortable with it this time around. It could just be all those years of secondary consumption, but
5th edition is a lot easier.
that also could be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, play Pathfinder 3. Pathfinder.
Yeah.
I love Pathfinder. It's great for number crunching, but it's all about number crunching.
Yep. Lots of math.
I've never played Pathfinder. I've only played D&D, mostly 5e, but when I first started, it was 4e with all those extra.
Oh, if you've ever played 3.5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I haven't. Just 4e and 5.
Huh.
4 and 5. That's all I've done.
So I need to look through the handbook and figure out how to level up my character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of the game?
Oh, it was fun.
Good.
I'm kind of worried about us meeting a mind flayer just a little bit, especially one that wants to quote unquote help us.
I mean, he did.
He wanted us to help him. Not.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned, just a bit.
Yeah. No, well, that's a healthy concern to have.
Yeah.
Laid it down.
But we'll see what happens with that.
Fine.
Yeah, it was pretty uncomfortable not to have fighting abilities or weapons or any kind of ranged weapons in some of those combats.
But it was very fascinating and very cool to like watch and witness, because that's so Svetlana, and it was really cool to see it.
One of the best things I've seen was somebody who was a charisma-based wizard who used a memory jar or whatever like that. Basically, he would no offensive spells. He would find the big bad guy, take over its mind, put its soul in the jar. His soul goes in the body, and then he controls the body. So all the abilities it has, it wipes out all the other bad guys. Like, so his character himself is not doing anything.
Right.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
I love that.
Renee, can you level up Klement?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes,
and
I can.
You could level either fighter or rogue.
Okay. I will look at that. I never played a character that was multi-class, so this will be fun to look at. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing that freaking fainting attack with the sneak attack. Holy crap!
I love that. It's so nice just to get that lovely sneak attack damage. So
just
good.
To guarantee you can do that. That is pretty slick.
Big
so
fan.
On our hit points, you want to just take max hit points, or
you can roll for it.
Roll for it. Okay.
Yeah, roll for it right now. D10.
I am going to figure this out tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna do the roll right now, and I'll be done. Okay, 6 plus no con, so 6 it is.
And once you've updated it, Robert, can you and Renee, can you email them to me?
Will do.
Cool. Thanks for the game, you guys. I had fun.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for running it.
That's fun.
Hey.
Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all
tomorrow.
Thank you. Yes.
Bye.